Hi, I'm Louise Tanner-Stokes from the Anti-Dieting Revolution. So I'm a registered dietitian, but I prefer to call myself a food relationship coach because I'm on a mission to help mums ditch dieting forever. So what's the Anti-Dieting Revolution all about then? So back when I used to work for NHS weight loss services, I started hearing the same story over and over again. Clients would come to me and they would say, I wish I'd never started dieting in the first place. I was never that bad. I'd give anything to be that weight again. And they had tried all the diets, all the slimming clubs, and everything they tried had left them bigger than when they first started. Okay, so they'd started out wanting, just to lose a few pounds for the holiday or drop a dress size for their wedding. And then decades later, they found themselves, 4 sizes bigger than when they first started, or they suddenly have, 4 stone to lose instead. And it reminded me of the story of my grandma. So my grandma died when I was 11, and she'd always struggled with her weight her whole life. I'd always known her as being very overweight, and my mum said she tried everything to lose weight and she just got bigger. And I was about 15 or 16 when I came across some images of her from before she started dieting, and I was completely gobsmacked because she looked amazing. She did not need to lose any weight, but she thought she had to get her body back, the one from before she'd had 3 kids. So she'd spent the next 3 decades getting stuck in that kind of yo-yo dieting cycle where she'd go on a diet, lose the weight, and then put it back on again when she stopped the diet, plus a bit more. And then she'd go on a diet again, lose the weight, then put it all back on again. And she, that just really stuck with me because looking at those pictures, she did not need to lose weight at all. If she just stayed the same, she just didn't need to lose weight. Okay. And when I was younger, I was often told, it's all right for you. You don't need to worry about your weight. You can eat whatever you like. You're slim. It's fine. And I started believing that. I started believing that I could eat whatever I like and I wouldn't put any weight on until I gained a stone in about 2 months. I'd been trekking and doing a conservation expedition in Malaysia, and I got super fit. I've been doing loads of exercise, and then when I came back, I started the dietitian course. So I started training to be a dietitian. It was quite a stressful course. Didn't really get back into doing the exercise, but I carried on eating the same. So I piled this stone on in, it was less than a couple of months. And then I spent 2 years in denial as to why my clothes were a bit tight. I wasn't overweight, but I didn't feel comfortable with myself. I was bigger than I was normal for me. And I spent 2 years in denial until I went through a bit of a dark period in my life, and my weight started to creep up again. And I knew I needed to do something. I knew I needed to change, and I wanted results. I wanted the quick results. I wanted to lose the weight quick. And it would have been so easy to get stuck in that yo-yo dieting cycle. But I just remembered what had happened to my grandma, and I knew that what I needed to do was change my habits. Okay, so I tweaked my habits. I focused on my health, not just my physical health, but emotional health as well. But the thing is, when you work with me, it's about you. It's not about me. It's not about what I do or anything like that. It's about what you do. So when you work with me, I give you permission to eat whatever you like. There's no rules on good or bad foods or anything like that. You don't have to do anything big or drastic. What we look at is your normal day-to-day habits, your eating habits, your exercising habits. And we look at you making tweaks to those habits so that you can build new habits for life. So whatever you do to lose weight, you've got to do it forever. We also look at building a healthy attitude towards food. Once you build a healthy attitude towards food and yourself and your body, you pass that on to your daughters and your sons as well, of course. But I mainly think of women because it tends to be women that get stuck in that yo-yo dieting cycle and get emotionally caught up with food and have those kind of emotional eating issues with food. But when you pass that healthy attitude towards food onto your daughters, then they never get sucked in that miserable, exhausting yo-yo dieting cycle. And that's my mission accomplished then. So that's a little bit about me and a little bit about my mission and the anti-dieting revolution. Come and join us. Message me if you want to know about how to get started and ditch dieting forever, because you absolutely deserve better.